I'll tell the story of when I guess you can even say I was homeless at this time because I didn't have a primary residence. Right. Well, after graduating college, I came to stay in Spartanburg, staying with my mom, and this is when I started the real estate company, which is Means Properties. So I'm trying to do that, and I'm grinding real hard at that point. And I asked my mom, I was like, hey, you give me a few months or whatever. I know I ain't got no money coming in, but it's gonna happen. Trust me. Well, I didn't have that time, right? She ended up leaving, going to Maryland unexpectedly, and basically not the repo man, but the office came in and basically evicted us. So I'm out here on the street without knowing at all, right? And I'm giving you the short version of the story, and I'm out here in the street, people peeking, eyes out the window like, oh, this people getting evicted. And I'm sitting there. I didn't have any job, any income, nothing like that at all. And I was just trying to figure it out. I had no money, $0. And that day, it was a Friday, right? ZF Transmissions called me that Friday and said, hey, man, we're looking for somebody. Can you start this Monday?
What?
Right? I said, sure. My younger sister, and this is so embarrassing at the time anyway, because, your ego won't let you, like, you my little sister.
Right.
I had to stay with her for about a month and a half, maybe even 2 months, just to stack my money up. I didn't have a car. My father sent me $1,000 and said, hey, get what you want cash for this. So I had a hoopty. That's the hoopty with no air, no heat.
Right.
That I was talking about a little while ago. And I got that. And I got my apartment in a couple of months. I was working as much overtime as I possibly could. And then after that, I started to roll, get other jobs, other opportunities, and to a point where I was able to stack enough money to not only buy a house that I just bought a few months back, but start a company, which is which is the watch company that I plan on growing.
Hey man, shout out to little sis.
Oh yeah, shout out to her.
Clutch.
She came she came through in the clutch. She came through in the clutch, and like I needed that. So I'm 6'2", and I'm sleeping on a love seat, right, for a couple of months. So only imagine how I do what that do to your back. But I did it, and it was a humbling moment. So that's why, like, when I see people that's struggling, I don't feel bad for them because this is a part of your story.
Right.
It made me who I am. That way, I know that if I was to fail, if I was to lose everything today, right now, I know for a fact I could get it back. You can't put me anywhere. You can't put me in a situation where I won't be successful.
Right.
Because I'll figure it out. And that just is what it is.
And like you said, it comes with experience. You've been to the lowest of low.
Yep.
So you already have the experience to know, hey, if it happens, I just figure it out.
Yeah, you figure it out. And that's and another thing, another point I wanted to add to that is nobody's successful alone. Right? So when you look at it, you could say, man, I'm self-made. I came from the bottom. But no, I needed my little sister to help me and let me stay with her those couple of months. I needed that $1,000 from my father to get me a hoopty.
Right.
For me to ride in. That way I needed that push to get to where I am now. And I'm forever grateful to him.
Man, a support system like that, how can you lose?
Exactly.
How can you lose?
Nah, exactly.
Like
so, that's it just is what it is. But I would say that would be my too stubborn to fail moment.